That fear is the cause to future effects. So we have to get out of that. How do we get out of that? We have to understand karma. Most people think that they understand karma, but they truly don't. Because karma, for one, is a spiritual concept, and karma, for two, is an Eastern concept. Us being from the West, we are consumers, we are materialists, we know nothing about spirituality, and we're from the West, so we don't understand Eastern thought. So we have to look at it and take it apart. There's a story, before I explain this, there's a story as Buddha was dying. As Buddha was dying, a man had came to him and wanted to learn, but it was like 2 hours away from his death. Ananda, one of Buddha's bodyguards, was trying to block this man, like, he's about to die. He done teaching, like, and Buddha heard that. He said, no, I'm gonna teach till my last breath. He answered all the questions that the young man had, and he ended up teaching him until his last dying breath. The significance of that story is that Buddha laid rest upon a tripod. He laid to rest on 3 sticks, and that represented cause and effect, because the 3 sticks were interchangeable and they held his weight. But if one of those sticks were to fall, then, the great Buddha would fall down. So his dependency was dependent on these 3 sticks, and these 3 sticks to work together for support. Those 3 sticks were Kama, Artha, and Dharma. Kama and Artha work together on a material level. And that's where people are at. Kama and Artha. And if you kind of fuck those words together, you get the word karma. But that is not the karma that is talked about in Eastern thought. Karma in Eastern thought, which is a spiritual realization or a spiritual effect, is a result of the cause of Kama and Artha and Dharma, those 3 sticks, okay? Dharma is your spiritual realization, being one with spirit, being one with soul. And when you're one with spirit and you're one with soul, that aligns your Kama and Artha naturally. And because it's not to be Dharma 100%, because then what am I doing but meditating? It's still rent that we in the real world. It's still rent that need to be paid, mortgage that need to be paid, and shit that needs to happen. And I'm not I got feelings and desires. I need to be loving on somebody. I just have to have somebody to love on. So, but I can't be loving no prostitute. I have to be aligned with somebody that has a spiritual pathway that's aligned with me, because if I'm out at the mounds, I will want somebody there with me. So of course we have a spiritual bond, and so it's okay in the universe for us to be together. Therefore we have a prosperous union. She's happy, I'm happy, the sex is great, we have a future. You know what I'm saying? We don't argue, we don't fight, we don't, you know what I'm saying, sneak this, you know what I'm saying? It's a real thing. So, but that's because it's aligned with my spiritual path. I generally can't be in a relationship with just any old girl, because that's not aligned with my dharma. And for instance, I have been though, and the karma that comes with being with women that's not aligned with my dharma, the karma is just unbearable. I like the karma that I'm experiencing now with my relationship and the things that's going. So that represents me knowing that what I'm supposed to be doing. And then on a personal level, this consciousness and this spiritual development is something that I will do for the rest of my life. Like he keeps dropping videos. I have so much shit to talk about. It's ridiculous. So I'm gonna do this forever. I know that this is what I'm supposed to do. So therefore, this is something that it is a generally peaceful existence for which I'm existing in this moment, because my Kama, Artha, and Dharma is aligned. Does that make sense? So can you see how if you're working at McDonald's and you fucking with Susie Sue,
How it's not
how it's not
gonna be aligned.
going to be in alignment, which and your karma is going to be all jacked up, and you're not going to be happy if you're married to someone who doesn't have a spiritual path with you.
Even if you break up this season and you quit your job at McDonald's, but you go get a job at the state and get with Sally, if that's not what your soul wants you to do,
You still gonna have negative
still-
karma. You still searching.
but you're making more money and you might be in a quote unquote better relationship.
Bigger house, nicer house,
But
and
if you're not aligned with your soul purpose,
you still have to deal with that karma.